This no-bake sour cream cake is going to be delicious. It's both an experiment and a way for me to use up things before they go bad, and I think it's going to really work out. Let's go over the ingredients. 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 3/4 of a cup of lemon juice, along with about a half a teaspoon of lemon zest, about 370 grams of sour cream. As you can see, 1 heaping cup. This is actually maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of low-fat sour cream, and the rest is fat-free, along with 1 7-ounce container of Maria cookies. These are a very thin cookie that is very common in Latin supermarkets. So if you aren't familiar with these, if you go to the Hispanic aisle, I'm sure you will find these relatively easily. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sour cream icebox cake. So kind of like what I did with the easy no-bake lemon pie, I'm just going to mix everything for the filling in this container and then layer it with the cookies. This looks sturdy because I squeezed some lemons into here, but that's just lemon pulp. Like I said, really simple. All I'm going to do is add in the sweet condensed milk, the sour cream, lemon juice, etc. Like I said, this no-bake sour cream cake came about because I needed to use up some stuff. This sweet condensed milk was nearing the end of its life, as was the sour cream. And I thought, you know what could I make so that I don't have all this go to waste? And I remembered, okay, with the lemon pie that I made recently, it was sweetened condensed milk and lemon juice. I have lemon juice, and I have more sweetened condensed milk, but it's not about to go bad, so I didn't want to use that. So I said, what else do I have that could thicken? And then I realized, oh, I have sour cream. And sour cream is like other types of dairy. If you add an acid to it, it will start to thicken, as it is now. I combine everything, the sour cream, sweet condensed milk, lemon juice, lemon zest, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. As you can see, in just a few minutes, it's already thickened up nicely. I tasted it, it's good, but it is a little bit on the tart side since the sour cream doesn't have any sugar. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I'm going to work it in a little at a time, and I'm going to taste it. I think this will also help to thicken it up, just as an insurance policy. I added the 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and it is a bit sweeter, but it still has that tang from the sour cream that I really like. It's good to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cookies and I'm going to layer them in my 8x8 casserole dish. And let's see, I have about 36 cookies-ish. So I'm going to do 3 layers of cookies. These broken cookies, I'm going to put them in the middle, in between cookies, here and there. Set a nice, easy dessert. I'm just going to pour over the filling, spread it out about say a third, and I'm going to keep alternating layers of cookies and filling so that the top layer is the lemon and sour cream filling. I just put down the third and final layer of cookies. Like I said, any broken cookies I find, I've just been breaking them apart even more and putting them in the spaces between the larger whole cookies. I think I put a bit too much filling on top of the first layer of cookies, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to spread this out, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator to chill for 3 to 4 hours. Since this was an original recipe, I was really curious how it would turn out. I'm going to be honest, I was a bit worried about this because, like I said, it was something that I threw together with what I had on hand. However, when I tried it, I was very pleasantly surprised. This was actually really, really good. First of all, as I cut the first slice, you will notice that the sweet condensed milk and the sour cream thickened up very nicely. So when I cut a piece of the cake, it held its shape. In all honesty, I was a bit worried that it would be a bit on the runny side because when I assembled the cake, it was somewhat watery still, even though the filling was thickening up because of the acidity from the lemon juice. However, as you can see, the filling thickened very nicely after a few hours in the refrigerator. It wasn't runny or watery at all. I was especially surprised because this no-bake cake had fat-free sour cream. Although I think that the cornstarch in the powdered sugar probably helped to thicken the filling a little bit, I think it had more to do with the principle of an acid thickening dairy. I don't have the ingredients list in front of me, but I'm sure that fat-free sour cream has thickeners added to it, so that probably helped as well. What I really liked about this no-bake cake was the taste. Although there is definitely some lemon from the lemon juice and the lemon zest, I honestly felt like this was more of a sour cream cake than anything else. It's kind of hard to describe the flavor, but I would say it's sweet and tart with a distinct sour cream flavor with a hint of lemon in the background. Although the cookies did soften a bit, there was still a nice texture contrast between something soft and something more solid. Like I already said, I was really surprised by this no-bake sour cream cake because it was something that I literally invented in a few minutes with what I had on hand. This is a good example of how experimenting in the kitchen and using past recipes as inspiration can lead to great new things. I have a lot of ideas for creative new recipes, so stay tuned. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.